You nail the hook, they clicked, and then they vanish. Why? Because your video structure is broken. Here is exactly how to fix it and how to keep your viewer glued until the end. First, the hook trap. Most creators obsessed over the first 3 seconds, but they totally neglect the next 3 minutes. Why is this important? When you are making content as a funnel, you have to give value ahead of time. If your video has no value, it won't get watched. You can make the best hook in the world. Everyone and their mother could come, click on the video and watch the first 3 seconds, but they don't watch the whole thing, which is the point and which is what we want. A great hook grabs attention, a great video keeps it. Now, when does retention happen? Retention happens when every second leads to the next. Think of it as if you're creating a chain of curiosity. That's why when people watch your video, they have consistent entertainment, which is what they are looking for to some extent. Second, crafting the viewer's journey. Follow this powerful formula. Hook, tension, insight, payoff, CTA. Let's break it down. The hook grabs their attention. The tension after the hook keeps them watching. They expect a gift, an insight, something that you are going to give them. Then you do give them that. You give them the insight on what you are talking about, on the question you're asking. Then from that they get the payoff. They get the dopamine cycle basically of you giving them the whole thing. And after that, after they are all happy, dopamine up and satisfied, you go for the CTA. And that's why you get what you want. Another thing you can do is create micro engagement every 10 to 15 seconds. Now, what does this mean? You're going to do subtle zoom in and zoom outs. You're going to ask them questions. You're going to change something in the captions. Anything subtle enough to keep them hooked and keep the chain we were talking about, the chain of curiosity. The third thing is eliminating retention killers. Just cut the long intro. Nobody cares about in today's video we are going to yada yada yada. You just get straight to the point. Your hook needs to be on point, and when you give value, value needs to be on point. You just give them what they came here for. Are you ready to consistently turn viewers into sales calls? Click the link below and check how our service can make it happen. Remove the fluff. Every word must drive clarity and curiosity. When you have a buyer or a viewer that just gets the data he wants to get, that just gets what he needs, it's very simple, it's very plain, it's very straight to the point. They don't listen to your BS or you talking about this or about that. They just get what they need. They respect that and they are much more likely to buy from you. Another thing is that the lack of contrast kills interest. You must show emotion or you must give them value immediately. You have to give them something to keep them there. People today have TikTok brain, which basically means that if they aren't constantly entertained, they are much less likely to keep doing what they are doing. So take advantage of the programming. The fourth thing is to use the bulletproof video structure. You have to have a defined layout. So a hook, a problem, then an insight, then a shift, then a CTA. Why is this important? Every time you are talking about something, you are basically telling a story. A video should be structured as so. The hook is there to grab them in. The problem is there to present their particular problem is in as vivid a detail as possible so that it is as relatable to them as possible. The insight is your value, your magic. You tell them how you fix the problem. Then the shift is basically their excitement when they receive that data. And when that whole circle is complete, you get to do what you really, in essence, came here to do. You get to call them the CTA. And when you call the CTA, you get what you want. You get them to book a call with you or to buy whatever you are selling, etc., etc. It's also a great idea to use visual breaks. So not just talk entertainingly, have a question every 10 to 15 seconds or so. You can also, again, what we mentioned previously. Use slide zoom-ins. You can change something in a caption. You can blast something over the whole video. You have to entertain them both audibly and visually. The more of their senses you can hijack, the more of their attention you will get and the more memorable you will be, which is the whole point of this. Now, examples of both a good and a bad video structure. In a bad video structure, I would have started this video with, "Hey guys, my name is Marco. Today I'm going to show you how you can get this and done." And then I will talk about something for the next 10 minutes, which isn't as structured as this is, and just give you something to watch. And realistically, no one will keep watching until the end because there is no value, because the hook was and basically didn't get as much out of it as possible. When you structure for both the hook to draw them in and for the value to keep them there and to give them something of value before you get to do business, that is the way. Are you struggling to convert viewers into sales calls? Our Done For You YouTube service will get you 10 to 30 qualified calls every month on repeat. Click the link below if you are ready to supercharge your content growth. So, if your videos start off strong but drop off fast, it's your structure. Fix it and watch your views soar.